Hey everybody, it's Coach E here. I hope that you are well and safe and staying in the house. Today for Thriving Thursday, I want to give you 5 tips to reveal your purpose. I don't know if you saw my post yesterday, but yesterday made 4 years since I graduated from law school. And in that time, I have come to learn that being an attorney is not my purpose, at least not right now. And I truly believe that my purpose is coaching and helping all of you reach your goals and helping you to create a life that you love. And so I'm going to give you 5 tips to help you to reveal your purpose. And I say reveal as opposed to find because all of us were created for a reason. And so this is just a matter of you self-reflecting and taking inventory, taking stock, and thinking about all of the experiences that you've had. And you will be able to reveal what it is that you were created to do. So my first tip to become more self-aware and to discover your purpose is to strengthen your relationship with God. This is the most important tip on my list. Strengthening your relationship with God will help you to gain discernment. He has a plan for you, and so you have to make sure that you are able to hear him and listen to him so that he can tell you exactly what it is that he created you for and what it is that you're supposed to do. Read the Bible, pray about it, and then you have to listen. God talks to us in different ways. He talks to everybody differently. So make sure that you are strengthening your relationship with God so that you can gain discernment and you will be able to hear him and have him guide you. The second tip to help you reveal your purpose is to identify your spiritual gifts. Because he created you for a purpose, he gave you the skills and the tools you needed to fulfill that purpose. There are several different types of gifts. You may be a teacher, you may be a leader, you may be a giver. Whatever it is, make sure that you are identifying those things. If you aren't aware of your spiritual gifts, there are plenty of assessments online that you can take to identify your spiritual gifts. The third tip to help you reveal your purpose is to take note of what you do well. We all have innate abilities. These are the things that you seem to do well. These are the things you seem to do without ease and without thinking. It just comes natural to you. No, I didn't say the things that you enjoy. Just because you enjoy something doesn't mean that that's your purpose. And in fact, you may not even like what your purpose is. That doesn't mean, or that doesn't give you the justification to not fulfill your purpose if you don't like it, because your purpose is not about you. You were created to help other people. And so if you aren't sure of what you do well, ask other people. Ask them, what do they think of when they think about you? What do people consistently ask your help with? Do you help, style people well? Are you a good motivator? Are you the person that everybody comes to for help? Whatever it is that people tell you, it's a good indication that it has something to do with your purpose. The fourth tip to help you reveal your purpose is to recognize your passions. Think about the things that you are interested in. Think about the activities that you have going on. Are there commonalities? We all get emotional about things. What things arouse you? Think about the last time you were happy. Why were you happy? What were you doing? Who were you doing it with or for? Do you have a soft spot for a certain population of people? Do you like kids? Do you like older people? Do you like women? Do you whatever it is, think about it. And don't just pay attention to positive emotions. Think about things that make you upset. What infuriates you? That can also be an indication that is a passion of yours, and you may be called to do something related to that. If you don't know what your plight is, you don't know what makes you happy, you don't know what your passions are, the fifth tip should help. And the fifth tip is to recall your victories. Pain is unavoidable. We may not like it, but all of our trials and tribulations are necessary so that we can learn the lessons and develop us into the person that we were created to be. Would all things work together for the good of those who love him and were called according to his purpose? So that means that includes our struggles. When you are self-reflecting, identify those challenges you've overcome. Make note of not only the things that you had a problem with, but how you grew past it. You've heard several pastors say your struggle is your strength, or your misery is your ministry. I know we often sometimes think like, why me? When something happens to us, like, why me? It's you because you needed to experience that situation so that you can later fulfill your purpose. Also keep in mind that your purpose is not about you. You survive that situation or whatever that experience is so that you can help other people that are facing that same issue. So take note of all of these things. Strengthen your relationship with God. Identify your spiritual gifts. Take note of what you do well. Recognize your passions and recall your victories. And just sit and reflect. See if there are any commonalities. And I want you to keep in mind that your purpose may not be your full-time job. Your purpose can also change. In this season, I feel like I'm called to be a coach, but that can change at any moment. And so it's important that you have that discernment so that you know when it's time to shift gears and when it's time to shift gears. The other thing I want you to keep in mind, I know you hear people say, if I can do it, you can do it too. I don't think that that is necessarily true. We are not all built the same. For example, if Derek Jones can dunk, that doesn't mean I can dunk. He's 6'6", I'm 5'2". And we tend to understand those physical limitations, but the same thing goes for your skills and your tools and the things that you are good at. It's the same thing. Just because somebody is an entrepreneur and they quit their job, that doesn't mean that you're supposed to be an entrepreneur as well. Like I said, your passion, your purpose may not be your full-time job. It may be something that you do on the side in addition to working full-time. So it's very important that you are self-reflecting and not looking at other people to help you discover your purpose, because we were all created for different reasons. We all have a different purpose to fulfill, and we all play a different part in this larger picture of humanity. We are all called to serve different people. We are all called to different issues, and just to help a different group of people. Even if you and somebody else are doing the same thing, everybody has a different voice, and somebody may take something from you totally different than somebody else. Y'all could say the same exact thing. I may hear you, but not them. So once you feel like you know your purpose, go for it. And I definitely encourage you to live a purpose-driven life. If you want to know more about my story, I posted it on YouTube. There is a link in my bio, and while you are at it, subscribe to my channel. And I hope that this helps you to reveal your purpose so that you can thrive in your singleness. And then remember that regardless of your relationship status, you are single. You are whole, you are unique, and you lack nothing. That means that everything that you have is everything that you need to be the best version of yourself. So thrive in your singleness.